is to actually show people that we're not afraid to stand and to start mobilizing. A lot of us, and every one of us are guilty of this, we sit behind our computers or behind our phone and we bitch and we moan and we complain and we whine and we stamp our feet. But how many of us are actually prepared to do what we're all doing here today? This is making a stand. Unless you're prepared to make a stand, your opinion does not count. Unless you're prepared to do something for your country, your opinion has no value. The world is not shaped by our opinion, it is shaped by what we are prepared to do. Actions are the things that will define whether we succeed or whether we fail. Right? Please, anyone here, put up your hand who doesn't know that crime is rampant in our country. If you don't know that we have rape and murder in our country, put up your hand. If you don't know that our economy is collapsing and we're in deep, deep, deep trouble, put up your hand. We all know. This is not about telling things that people already know and sharing stuff that's being recycled by news companies over and over again. This is about saying, what are you prepared to do? As we speak right now, today, across the country, people are mobilizing. In Port Elizabeth, in Johannesburg, you're going to see it popping up all over the place. People have had enough. Everybody's had enough. Everyone has had enough. Now we're either going to take a stand and we're going to face this thing head on, or we're going to die. That's the reality. We are either going to succeed or we are going to die. Our country is ripped to pieces. They have sown so much division within our ranks, from the previous government to the government that we now have. They have been sowing seeds of division. Why do you think they do that? Because they fear the day that this happens. They don't want to see this happen. Why? Because unity, numbers, is our power. And what we do with that will determine whether or not we succeed. So our mission as Move 1 Million is to unite the masses from all races, from all cultures, from all belief systems. We are in this fight together. South Africans are not the enemy. Those who have failed us, those who have stolen and pilfered our country, that, my friends, is the enemy. And those are the people that we need to take a stand against. And we can't do it unless we come together. And that's the reality. So what do we represent? We represent change. How do we bring about change? Well, let's just talk about that. If you go back and read the Freedom Charter, the way it was supposed to be designed, it was supposed to be a party for the people by the people. The people were supposed to elect the people. We weren't supposed to elect the party so that they can tell us, stupid South Africans who don't know any better, who is supposed to lead us. No! We will decide who leads our country. We're not idiots. And we're not going to be divided anymore. Let the people decide who their councillors are, who their premiers are, who their president is. And how do we do that? Direct election. Direct election. No more hiding. We've had it with you. We've had it with all of you. We've had it. Stop hiding. Take some accountability. You threw us into this hole, and we will find our way out. But it's time now. It's time. We don't want you anymore. You leaders, you so-called leaders who have failed us, who have broken our society. There are 15 million South Africans in our country today that don't have food in their stomach. 15 million. There are women and children being raped and murdered and slaughtered in our country. Where are our leaders? Driving fancy cars, owning properties overseas, ignoring our demands. That's fine. Keep ignoring us. Because this is what happens. You keep ignoring us and we're going to keep on coming back. So we ask that everybody stands with us and that everybody supports what we are doing. And that we can start to mobilize and move together as one. Not as individuals, because as individuals we are weak. But in the numbers, we are unstoppable. So we need to keep on amassing. And my call to each and every one of you today is to go out there on a weekend, during the day, grab a placard, create awareness, speak to your family, speak to your friends, connect with your friends overseas, and bring awareness to what's going on here. So we need to start ramping up the numbers. It's a process and we'll continue to build. Right? Right. Does anybody have anything they want to say? Any points they want to make? Now's the time. I just think it's incredible, guys. We only wanted to amass a few people today, and we never anticipated this. This is better than I ever could have imagined, this collection of people here today. And it took one call. It took one call, one message. Just just one outreach, and this is what happens. So stand together. Stand with me. Unite all our forces. Get all of the NPOs, NGOs, all the causes, all of those people that are fighting for their own little individual rights. Bring them under one banner. Let's move forward. We need to move forward. And that's all I want to say. Guys, if you're going to stick around, thank you so much for coming out. If you're going to stick around, we're going to take to the streets over there on the side. We're going to put up our placards and our banners. We're going to share this onto the platform. As you know, we've got international exposure. It's absolutely insane. We've now got Brussels that is activated. They're standing with us in solidarity on the 5th. They're running. We've got the United Kingdom. They're standing with us on the 5th. They're running. The United States is standing with us. They're running. We're activating people all over the world. We are not just going to create awareness in South Africa. We are going to create awareness internationally. And we're going to make sure that our demands are met. And if you keep on ignoring us, we will keep on intensifying. And we will keep on bringing more awareness and more numbers until you crumble. Because you will crumble. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. How much time do we have left? Guys, how much time do we have left? What are our choices today? What choice do we have? We have our backs against the wall. They put us in a corner. And what happens to a dog when you put that dog in a corner? What does it do? It bites you. It bites you, and we're going to do that, exactly. We are going to bite you at every level. We're not advocating for violence. We're not advocating for aggression. We're advocating for unity and solidarity in our numbers, in our vast numbers. And let's continue to do that. There's other things that I'd like to discuss with you, but it's a little bit premature, but I can tell you that there are battles being waged that are going to be happening in our courts. This whole entire lockdown that we're under the Disaster Management Act is illegal. It is illegal. What they've done to us is illegal. We have the Bill of Rights that protect us. We are protected by our Constitution. You cannot set that stuff aside unless we're in a state of emergency. And we are not in a state of emergency. So how is it that we are subscribing to these rules? Which have got clearly nothing to do with COVID-19. Clearly. The numbers do not support the means. We are collapsing. We are dying here in our millions. No more. No more. That's right, no more. It's time. It's time, guys. So thank you. Please help us spread the message. Get it out there. Get everyone chatting. It's time. It's time. And next weekend, if you know of something, jump on it.
Yes.
Get on it.
Yes.
Don't
Yes.
wait. Keep going. We've got this, South Africa. We've got this. Because no one's got balls like we've got balls. No one. No one has come through and done the stuff that we've done. We have been fighting. We were born into fighting. And we will go out the same way. We are born for this. We have been written off I don't know how many times, and we keep coming back and doing something magnificent. The world admires us. And we've got one of the most complex societies in the world. We have 11 languages. We are a microcosm of the world. We have 11 different clans in this country. If we can get that to work, then we are the beacon of light to the world. Not an embarrassment. It's up to each and every single one of us to reach outside ourselves and to go across the pond, to connect with people, to support people, to help people. Through our unity, through our love, that's how we're going to bring people close to us. That's how we're going to move. That's our only way. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming out. Let's hit the streets.